Being a street vendor in Los Angeles comes with a price tag, and that price may be going way up. One vendor tells us how this could impact business.
Congress grills major tech CEOs about their content for minors. See how one CEO handles the heat.
Getting dragged like, do it, and like this.
A drag show hosted by the Queer and Ally Student Assembly is coming to campus this weekend, and we'll hear from one of the performers.
Annenberg TV News is next.
The cost of doing business may become more expensive for street vendors. Hi, I'm Clara Rodriguez.
And I'm Malcolm Caminero. There are roughly 10,000 street vendors across LA County. These street vendors may soon have to pay higher fees for permits to do business. One vendor near campus expressed his concerns about the regulations.
Right now, it's honestly frustrating enough at how hard it is to become a vendor in California and Los Angeles specifically. I think people do street vending because they don't have the funds to do other things and they need to make money on their own. But when you're just starting off, those funds are challenging. Some people leave their jobs to start such businesses or don't have jobs at all. And they can't get big loans from banks. So when you have those initial fees come into play, I think that really affects you. So by charging them more and more money each time, it does pose a challenge on people, and it really takes away from the point of being a street vendor.
Vendors will be given a one-time fee ranging from $508 for prepackaged vendors to nearly $1,200 for vendors who cook food live. They will also have to deal with an annual fee ranging from $226 to $1,000. The ordinance also restricts where and when vendors can operate. The county supervisors will take a final note on the measure next week.
Social media was the hot topic on Capitol Hill today. Political reporter Sarah Schoenstein is here to tell us what happened.
Today, the CEOs of top social media companies testified in front of the Senate Judiciary hearing on what they were doing to moderate harmful content for minors. Senators from both sides of the aisle pressed the CEOs on the harm social media platforms have been having on teenagers. In an unexpected move, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg apologized for the harm Meta platforms have caused.
Have you apologized to the victims? Would you like to do so now? Well, they're here. You're on national television. Would you like now to apologize to the victims who have been harmed by your product? Show them the pictures. Would you like to apologize for what you've done to these good people?
Moderators on these platforms are responsible for checking and limiting what content minors are seeing. The BBC reported that Meta and TikTok have employed 40,000 moderators, while Snap said it had 2,300, X has 2,000, and Discord said they had hundreds. At this point, senators are demanding these social media companies have more oversight and be held accountable for any harm caused by their platforms.
Thanks, Sarah. They say it never rains in Southern California, but the Pineapple Express is moving toward LA.
Find out why your favorite pop star is in hot water for a possible endorsement in the race for the White House.
You may want to put your Stanleys down after finding out what potential hazard comes with the trending water bottle.
Let me tell you how we amplify our Latina voices. Check out Dímelo. We have it all.
Deportes.
Entertainment. Noticias. ¿Qué tal? Soy Mariela Gómez y bienvenidos a Dime la Hora.
Radio and podcasting.
Comida y cultura. Digital social media.
¿A qué equipo le vas tú? LA Galaxy o LAFC? Dímelo is the only Latina-focused media outlet at USC. Dímelo. We have it all.
Dímelo. We have it all.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
There's a new pet.
Chia.
Chia Pet, the pottery that grows. It's fun and easy. Soak your chia, spread the seeds, keep it watered, and watch it grow. And now grow a whole collection of fun with chia teddy bears, puppies, kittens, rams, bulls. There's even a chia tree to keep your pets company. Chia Pets and Trees, the pottery that grows.
The Chia Pet and Chia Tree are available at Kmart, Rite Aid, Ames, and Woolworth. Makes a great gift.
You ever wondered why or how she blew up like this? Well, around 4 years ago, the Pentagon's Psychological Operations Unit floated turning Taylor Swift into an asset during a NATO meeting.
Welcome back to the real world. There's some bad blood between Taylor Swift and the right-wing media. The pop star is at the center of baseless conspiracy theories after the New York Times reported President Biden wants her endorsement. We talked with a political communications expert about how Taylor Swift could shake up the 2024 race.
Her presence at this point really is almost unprecedented on the political landscape. It's an open debate on whether or not her endorsement will help Biden, particularly the young voters with whom he's been scrambling to regain support. But no question, it has the Trump campaign and their allies tremendously thrown off guard. And you can see how upset they are by how strongly they've been criticizing her.
Taylor Swift supported Joe Biden in the 2020 election and has encouraged her fans to vote in the past, but she has not yet made any endorsements for president.
Stanley Cup owners may be wondering if their health is at risk. Amid claims by some social media users, the cups contain potentially harmful levels of lead. The cups have gained popularity through influencer marketing. Some social media users claim the design could be dangerous because it contains lead within the insulation. Students we spoke to say they aren't concerned.
I love it. It is very durable and spacious, but I did hear there's like potential lead poisoning happening.
Yes, it would worry me that if I find out there's lead in the Stanley Cup. I think Stanley would have to go further in like trying to produce safer cups, and also if, you know, and like withdraw their past products that's already out in the market. And I don't know if it already affects some consumers, then they would have to like compensate in some other ways.
Stanley has responded to the claims, saying that although lead is used in the manufacturing process, it is not exposed unless the cup is damaged. Now let's take a look at the weather forecast over at the green screen with Audie.
Happy Wednesday, Los Angeles. I'm Audie Tackett, and welcome to Audie's Atmosphere. I'll be bringing you the weather forecast. Let's start by taking a look at today's conditions as we bring a close to January. As you can see, today's a fair weather day in LA. Not too cold, not too hot, maybe just a tad on the cooler side as we sit in the mid to low 60s with a bit of cloudy skies. As we look at the week's upcoming forecast, unfortunately, we won't be seeing much of that sunny LA that we love for the start of February. We'll see some rain starting tonight and continuing through Thursday, staying in the low 60s. We might have some days with less rain over the weekend, but it'll be leading to heavier rain next week. So let's take a look at where that's coming from. This is the Pineapple Express. It's an atmospheric river that will bring light to heavy rain showers throughout California. It's going to move along the northern and central west coast today and quickly transition to Southern California overnight. The mix of rain, snow, and wind will bring flooding risks to Los Angeles and San Diego, with some snow in higher elevations. So stay warm out there, Trojans, because it's time to bust those umbrellas back out as we can expect lots of rain. Let's go back to Keeley with sports.
USC Swim and Dive will celebrate their seniors this weekend in hopes of sending them off with a win versus California Pac-12 rivals. And it's Women of Troy Wednesday, and we are highlighting a water polo player who has been dominant this week in the pool.
Bonjour, je suis le grand musicien.
Je suis la jeune fille.
Yes, that's French they're speaking. And no, these children aren't French. They're American. And they've acquired their amazing new language skills from Muzzy, the remarkable new video language program for children developed by the British Broadcasting Corporation. With this unique BBC language course, children learn a second language with incredible ease. 4 delightful videos quickly become their favorite TV show and teaches children the same way they learned English. Learning another language becomes fun. You'll be amazed when your children begin speaking and understanding their new language from the very first day through this unique method. The entire course, 4 videos, 2 audio cassettes, the activity book, and the parent's guide and answer book is available in French, Spanish, Italian, or German.
To order, use your credit card and call this number. We'll ship and charge you $28.08 a month for 6 months. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call 1-800-424-0700.
Okay, this stuff is really amazing. I mean, I put it in my mouth and I taste watermelon, but it's not just that. I taste strawberry too, but it's kind of like a watermelon-y strawberry put together. Hey, hang on. Sorry about that. And the bubbles are really awesome. I mean, that's why they call it Max, I guess. Obviously, that sort of makes sense once you think about it. Oh, I'm Dan, and that's Chuck.
Hubba Max. A whole new kind of bubble. Hey!
Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to ATVN Sports. I'm Madison Hogue.
And I'm Keely Roy. The USC Swim and Dive have their senior meet this weekend at UGensu Pool here on campus. The 2-day dual meet features both the men's and women's teams as they battle it out against some of the best in the country. The action kicks off on Friday at 1 o'clock against Cal Berkeley. On Saturday, senior celebrations start at 11:30, honoring the team's 22 seniors before the Trojan men and women take on Stanford at 12. The Trojans hope to make a statement before the Pac-12 championships kick off next month.
I've loved every moment of being part of this team, so it's nice to kind of end it with my parents and my family there and all the other graduating seniors. Well, this is the highest we've been ranked in I don't even know how many years, so it'd be really amazing walking away from the weekend beating Cal and Stanford, and I think we have a really good chance.
This is a great opportunity to see some potential future Olympians, so make sure not to miss any of the action by swinging by the pool or tuning in to the USC live stream.
We are kicking off a segment called Woman of Troy Wednesday, where we spotlight a USC female athlete who shines extra bright this past week. Alejandra Osnar of women's water polo scored her 100th career goal this past week against San Diego State. Her 98th and 99th goals were in the national championship game last year against Stanford. Osnar is an All-American at USC and is a member of the Spanish national team. Despite sitting out the 2020 and 2021 seasons to play for Spain in the Tokyo Olympics, Osnar has reached 100 goals with more to come the rest of the season. Osnar is leading the Trojans in the pool and the rankings as she looks to hold on to the #1 spot and win her first national championship. And that's all for ATVN Sports. I'm Madison Hogue.
And I'm Keely Roy. Now sending it over to Malcolm to give us a sneak peek into what's next.
Thanks, Madison. Thanks, Keely. How are you doing with this year's New Year's resolution? Well, our Wednesday Wellness can help you out.
Let me tell you how we amplify our Latine voices. Check out Dímelo. We have it all.
Deportes.
Entertainment. Noticias. ¿Qué tal? Soy Mariela Gómez y bienvenidos a Dime la Hora.
Radio and Podcasting.
Comida y cultura. Digital social media.
¿A qué equipo le vas tú? LA Galaxy o LAFC? Dímelo is the only Latine-focused media outlet at USC. Dímelo. We have it all.
Dímelo. We have it all.
Want quality name brand carpet for less?
Call Empire and you can get quality carpet at the lowest price guaranteed. And no payments for 1 year.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. I've replaced your shoelaces with fruit by the foot.
So you did. I replaced your fingers with fruit by the foot.
Bravo. I've replaced your bones with fruit by the foot.
Indeed you have. I replaced your guitar strings with fruit by the foot.
Seems like a step backwards, but alright. I've replaced your DNA with fruit by the foot. That would be end game, my friend.
Fruit by the foot. Fruit-flavored snack.
Tonight marks the end of January, a time where many of those New Year's resolutions become a thing of the past. Annenberg Media's Erica Driscoll joins us with a new trend that could help you stick to your ambitions. Erica?
Raise your hand if you're confidently still sticking to your New Year's resolution. Not me. Resolutions were so last year. The new trend is picking a single word that aligns with your visions and goals for the year. The set of letters are your cheerleader, meant to empower you through the ups and downs, opportunities, relationships, and more. I strolled around USC to hear the Trojans' take on this trend.
My word for the year would probably be joy, because while happiness is an important thing, someone was actually talking about how last night it's really just a fleeting feeling, whereas joy is something that you can really internalize.
My word would probably be authenticity, just because I'm trying to stay grounded and stay true to myself, and ideally just focus on being a better person overall and really authentic to the people around me and myself.
My word is gratitude, because whenever there's like negative things in life, which there always will be, there will always be like super bright things in life that you can look at, and both are true.
How do you pick a word? Think about what you need more of in your life, what motivates you, or what you want to improve on. Jot down a list of words that sparks interest and go with your gut.
Thanks, Erica. Clara, do you have a word of the year so far?
You know, I had to rack my brain to think about this, but I could only come out with two. One is growth, and the other one is meditation.
Oh, any particular reason?
Well, hopefully by the end of this program I gain a degree, so that would be the growth. Meditation is just something that I've been focusing on for health and wellness, essentially. What about you? What would your word of the year be?
I'd have to say adaptability. I think this is a year where I've gotten really comfortable being uncomfortable, in the sense that when it's in personal endeavors or school or just things that I'm going through mentally, I've gotten really, really good at being comfortable being in those uncomfortable positions, and I think I've grown quite a bit.
Well, that's great to hear.
That's awesome. And thank you for watching Annenberg TV News. From everyone here at Annenberg Media, I'm Malcolm Caminero.
And I'm Clara Rodriguez. For more coverage, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Annenberg Media. Good night.